Russia, the largest country spanning 2 continents and 11 time zones, has been a focal point of global attention due to its resilience in the face of extensive sanctions imposed by the West following the invasion of Ukraine nearly 2 years ago. Contrary to many economists' predictions, the Russian economy has not only weathered the storm, but has showcased surprising strength. This analysis aims to delve into the intricate factors that have contributed to Russia's economic resilience, examining the unintended consequences of sanctions and the geopolitical shifts that have shaped its economic landscape. The freezing of assets belonging to Russian oligarchs in Western banks was a strategic move by the West to cripple the financial power of influential figures connected to the Kremlin. However, the unintended consequence of this maneuver was a significant exodus of oligarchs from the Western countries back to Russia. As they returned to their home country, these oligarchs assumed the status of Russian tax residents. This not only nullified the initial intent of freezing their assets, but presented an advantageous scenario for Russia. The substantial wealth held by these oligarchs, now subject to Russian tax laws, became a considerable source of revenue for the Russian government. The infusion of funds from this unexpected source served to bolster the national economy, creating a fiscal buffer that contributed to Russia's ability to withstand the economic impact of sanctions. The departure of multinational corporations, triggered by the imposition of sanctions, set the stage for a transformative shift in Russia's business landscape. One of the notable examples is the exit of McDonald's from the Russian market in 2022. However, instead of leaving a void, this corporate exodus paved the way for the rise of local businesses. The rebranding and reopening of outlets, once part of international franchises, became a testament to Russia's adaptability and capacity for economic resilience. In the wake of McDonald's departure, over 860 outlets were reimagined and reopened, showcasing a surge in entrepreneurial activity. This phenomenon extended beyond fast food, with other global giants like Starbucks, Lego, Dunkin' Donuts, Coca-Cola, and IKEA experiencing similar shifts. The success of these ventures, now contributing to the domestic economy, underscored the unintended positive consequences of the corporate exodus. The influx of profits from these rebranded enterprises not only circulated within the Russian market, but also served as a counterbalance to the initial economic setbacks caused by the withdrawal of multinational corporations. Imagine your favorite store suddenly closes down in your neighborhood. That's what happened when big companies like McDonald's decided to leave Russia, but instead of being sad about it, local businesses in Russia saw a chance to do something cool. So they took the empty spaces where the big companies used to be and turned them into new, exciting places. In Russia, they did this with places that used to belong to McDonald's, Starbucks, Lego, Dunkin' Donuts, Coca-Cola, and IKEA. Russia's vast natural resources have played a pivotal role in fortifying its economic resilience. From freshwater and fertile land to substantial mineral deposits, oil and gas reserves, Russia's abundance has shielded it from some of the external economic pressures. This self-sufficiency extends to energy production and food security, with Russia being able to meet a significant portion of its demands internally. While this self-reliance has been a bulwark against certain vulnerabilities, particularly in times of geopolitical tensions, it has also illuminated dependence on external sources for advanced technologies. In the face of sanctions, Russia's prowess in the technology sector has been tested, revealing a need for strategic thinking and potential avenues for future development to reduce reliance on imports. The geopolitical landscape has witnessed a notable recalibration in Russia's alliances, signifying a deliberate shift away from traditional Western partners towards a closer alignment with China, India, North Korea, Iran, and Iraq. This diversification of economic partnerships has proven instrumental in mitigating the impact of sanctions. Notably, in the year 2023, China, Turkey, and Saudi Arabia emerged as key buyers of Russian oil, counterbalancing the reduction in trade with Western nations. This strategic realignment has not only preserved crucial export channels, but has also opened up new markets and opportunities. The economic synergy with China, in particular, stands out, with both countries benefiting from enhanced trade relations. This geopolitical pivot, while driven partly by necessity, has positioned Russia to navigate the global economic landscape with greater autonomy, showcasing the nation's adaptability in the face of external challenges. However, it also introduces new considerations and complexities in managing diverse partnerships, requiring a delicate diplomatic and economic balancing act. The efficacy of these diversified alliances will likely shape Russia's economic resilience in the years to come, offering a potential blueprint for other nations facing geopolitical uncertainties. Russia's economic growth in 2023, reaching 3.5%, marked a noteworthy achievement. This growth was fueled in part by a substantial increase in the military industry. However, it's crucial to recognize that a significant portion of Russia's economic success is tied to the high prices of oil and gas, which collectively contribute 12% to the world supply. An intriguing facet of Russia's economic dynamics is the significant allocation of resources to its military, constituting approximately 6% of its GDP. This elevated military spending has not only been a driver of economic growth, particularly in the military industry, but has also posed challenges. The ongoing conflict in Ukraine, which began almost 2 years ago, has exacted a considerable toll on Russia's economic prowess. Estimates suggest that the daily costs incurred by Russia in sustaining the war range from $500 million to $1 billion, presenting a formidable economic burden. The augmentation of the military sector has contributed to Russia's economic growth, accounting for approximately 1/3 of the overall expansion. However, this growth is not without repercussions, as it raises questions about the long-term sustainability of such heightened military expenditures. The economic boost from the military-industrial complex is juxtaposed with the reality that the conflict in Ukraine continues to strain Russia's financial resources on a daily basis. As time progresses, the endurance of the Russian economy under the sustained weight of these immense military costs remains uncertain, and the delicate balance between military strength and economic stability is a critical factor that will shape the nation's future trajectory. While the Russian economy has not crumbled as predicted by many Western analysts, it has not emerged unscathed from the extensive sanctions imposed in the aftermath of the Ukraine invasion. These sanctions, ranging from freezing oligarchs' assets to restricting trade and financial transactions, have undeniably left an indelible mark. The resilience displayed by the Russian economies is a testament to its adaptability and resourcefulness, but it is crucial to acknowledge the multifaceted impact of these sanctions. The sanctions have acted as a double-edged sword, simultaneously creating challenges and opportunities. While the departure of multinational corporations opened avenues for local businesses, the restrictions on financial transactions and trade have limited certain economic activities. Russia's ability to pivot towards alternative economic partners such as China and other nations in the East has mitigated the impact of Western sanctions to some extent. However, the evolving nature of global geopolitics adds an element of unpredictability to Russia's economic future. The ongoing challenges faced by Russia, including the sustained military expenditures, the intricacies of diversified alliances, and the nuanced impact of sanctions, emphasize the complexity of the nation's economic landscape. The sanctions, though not leading to a collapse, have undoubtedly prompted a re-evaluation of economic strategies and geopolitical alignments. As Russia continues to navigate these challenges, the resilience it has exhibited thus far underscores the intricate interplay of economic, geopolitical, and strategic factors shaping the nation's path in an ever-evolving global arena. If you want to learn about the history of Alaska and how it was the U.S. best investment, check out my last video. See you soon, guys.